Some angle definitions that you need to know. Two or more angles that add to 180 degrees, or half of a rotation or circle, are called supplementary angles. So if I know this angle is 100 degrees, its supplement, or the supplementary angle, has to be 80 degrees, because 100 plus 80 gives us 180 degrees total. Complementary angles add to 90 degrees. Remember the little square in the corner here means that those two angles add up to 90. If the orange angle is 45 degrees, the purple angle has to be 45 degrees because 90 minus 45 gives us 45. We also know that the sum of the interior angles inside a triangle is 180 degrees. So if I know two of the angles are 60, 60 plus 60 is 120. So the other angle also has to be 60 to add to 180 total. The opposite angle theorem, or opposite angles, we have two angles that are opposite each other and they're equal. We also have some patterns that come out of two parallel lines. So these two lines are parallel because they have the same steepness or incline. And you'll notice that they have these two little arrows here to indicate that they're parallel to one another. And if we have a line going through those two parallel lines, that's called a transversal, then you'll start to see some letters emerging that help us with some other angle patterns. So if you notice a Z here, or you could look at the backward Z as well, here, we can tell that these two angles are equal by what we call the Z pattern. We could also say that these two angles are equal by the Z pattern. The F pattern So again, we're looking for, with the two parallel lines and the transversal line running through it, the shape of an F. It can be forwards or backwards or upside down, but I see an F here, which means that this angle in here is equal to this angle here. So those are just some of the definitions that will help us get started. If we look at the diagram above, let's see if we can use some of those rules to figure out some of the values in the picture. So I'm noticing right away that angle G is equal to 113 because those angles are opposite one another. So angle G is equal to 113 degrees. Angle A plus 113 makes 180 degrees. So angle A and 113, the angle 113 degrees, are what we call supplementary angles. They add to 180. So angle A is 180 minus 113, which gives us 67 degrees. And if A is 67 degrees, then F is also 67 degrees because A and F are opposite from one another. Now let's look for some letter patterns. I see a Z here, so I know that 113 is equal to C. And A was 180 degrees. And I see another Z pattern here. So A and B are equal by the Z pattern. And so B is equal to 67 degrees. B and E are opposite one another. So E is also equal to 67 degrees. And C and D are opposite one another. So D is also equal to 113 degrees.